Hey there, Cherie here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here to finally share with you all a new toy that I got at the end of 2022 for my sewing and quilting home studio. I'm so excited about this. I've been using it a lot, so I decided to go ahead and make a quick video to share with you all what it is and how it works. So stay tuned. Okay, so today I'm here to share with you all this new AccuQuilt Go electronic automated fabric cutting system. I've had this manual one here for years. I got this way back, it's probably been, I don't know, 10 years when it first came out. But I got it when it first came out, and it was back in the day where you could use your 40% off coupons on anything at Joann Fabrics. And so I scored this puppy at Joann's with a 40% off coupon, and I picked, I have a couple dies. I always use kind of the same dies. In fact, I have some that I got back then that I still haven't even opened up yet, but it's gonna get open soon because I'm going crazy in here trying to cut out and quilt all the things. My little, I keep a little sketchbook with quilt ideas in there, and I'm just excited to move through them now that I have a simpler and faster and more precise way of getting all these different fabric pieces cut out. But I did go ahead and pick up a bunch of their new, again, new to me, Go Cube systems. And these are set up with the premise that basically you can make like hundreds of different blocks in different sizes, mixing and matching these different dies. So I like to do larger quilt blocks as my center blocks typically. So I picked up the 12-inch set, which comes with 8 different dies, and I'll get this opened out and show you the dies that come with it. And I've already been using some of these dies from the 12-inch block cube. I also got the mix and match 12-inch companion set for corners, and I also got the 12-inch companion set for angles. So these will all mix and match to make loads and loads of different 12-inch finished blocks. It came with this free book as well. We'll flip through that a little bit. And like I said, I already had some dies, and I picked up some more dies for some of the more intricate quilts that I want to do. For example, this as a 2-piece die set to make this double wedding ring quilt block. And these finish at 11.5 inches. So, and I have some other ones, but as I work through different quilt projects, I'm going to take you guys along with me and show you how I'm using the system, which dies I'm using, and we'll do some piecing together as well. Okay? All right, so let me just do like a really quick demo. Like I said, I've put up a couple shorts, but I'm just going to show you in a little bit more detail how this cutting machine works, and we'll look at some of the dies, and then I'll be back with lots of videos over the next several months as I'm sharing how I'm using this and what I'm creating, okay? All right, let's get into the demo. So here's the first die block that I opened up. This is, they call this the half square triangle. And you can see here, this is the block pattern that came, attached to this one. And so in order to cut out the right amount of fabrics to make this block as it's shown with basically 2 different fabrics, it's telling me that I need to have 4 of the half square triangles in fabric A and then 4 in fabric B. And this 3 here is indicating that within this kit, which has a total of 8 dies, this die is called die 3. So all I'm using to make this block is die 3. If we move over to this next block, so if we look here, I just want to show you that the dies are actually labeled also. So this one is called the quarter square triangle, and it's block number 4. And so to make this quilt block that's shown on this particular card, which is called the Broken Dishes pattern, I need, in addition to die 4, I will need die 5 and die 6. And it tells me over here how many of each I need to cut in the different fabrics. And then here is basically the layout. And this is the piecing, how to piece them together. And it also has written directions. So again, I will come back and share with you all as I'm making these different quilt blocks for my sampler quilt. But for now, I just wanted to show you kind of, you know, what you get. In addition to that, I also got a book for free. Let me grab that. So here's the book that I got free. And this is basically showing you some more options for mixing and matching the block system. And so this is the sort of thing I want to make, are some sampler quilts playing with the different dies. But this one has, you know, just a bunch of different blocks in here showing you how to assemble them. And again, gives you all the different cutting to make the different quilt tops that are included in this particular book. And then this one here, you can see here, I'll just scan quickly, but these are just some of the quilt blocks that you make. And it tells you, you know, some of them are just with the 8-piece die set, mix and match Go Cube. And then some of the blocks you basically expand it as you add in the angles and the corners sets, which I have. So yeah, it really opens you up to just a lot of these traditional quilt block patterns. So I'm really looking forward to playing around with this. But for now, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you guys how easy the cutting is. Okay, so we have the machine open, and we're going to start with the half squared triangle die. I'm going to use this gorgeous K facet print. I'm not going to bother cutting off the selvage edge, but what I do like to do is just come in and make sure I have it parallel with the die, not parallel with the whole die, but with the shape along this line, so that I'm cutting on the grain. And this block is too wide for me to do a triple fold. So I'm just going to do a double fold. So basically I'm cutting through 4 layers of fabric, which should give me 8 half triangle squares, or 8 triangles. So let's, is she plugged in? All right. She should have some power now. And I'm just gonna, you just start it gently. And it just, once it grips it, it just kind of rolls it through on its own. And then I just put my hand here to catch it. So I'm not pulling it, I'm just catching it. And then I have a little static electricity, but you can see here, you just lift this up, and I will use these scrappy bits. Depending on the size of the die, you use your fabric more effectively. Let me see, if I put this here, will it cover it? No, so, well, I guess it does. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick trim and get 2 more sets. So 4 more triangles actually. And then I will be keeping my scrappy bits for my block, because I'll be cutting out 5-inch squares. I'll be cutting out strips with my other block sets. And so I'm going to save those fabric scraps to use that way. So none of that's going in the trash. And then you can see here, we have our beautifully cut triangles. So I have 4, another 4, that's 8, and another 4, 12. Because I did 6 layers, 2 triangles on each cut. All right, so I'm going to put those aside. And now we're going to do the quarter triangle square block or die. I'm going to use a coordinating dot on this one. And with this one, I'm just going to go ahead and do the fold 3 times. Let me see if I can squeeze that in. Basically, I'm just looking to make sure I have fabric over the edge of the, yeah, I'm not going to bother trying to force that with this width of fabric. But what I'm going to do is just do 2 layers of that. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 8 layers. I'm going to see if it will cut through all 8 layers or not. Just as a test. It says that it can do 6 easily. Okay, it says it can do 6 easily. Let's see if it goes through 8. Let's see. That did it. So, this top one has a couple, looks like it didn't do a perfect cut through on the top one. So I'm just gonna snip that thread there. It's just like one little catch string. It's keeping them stuck together. So sometimes you have to go in there with your little scissors, but the rest of them are separating from the scrap fabric easily. There's a die tool that I have that I haven't pulled out that you can use to pinch those. Just use my hands. And then these scraps here, again, I didn't cut these down efficiently for the demo purposes, so I do have extra fabric. But again, when I use my 5-inch, let me show you here. I haven't opened this yet, but I have the 5-inch cube block. I have the 6-inch and the 8-inch. Plus I have some other die shapes. So I'm going to cut up all these scrappy bits with the different dies as I go through and build out my sampler blocks. And so here I should have 4 times 8, so 32 of these quarter triangle squares here. Okay. All right, friends, so that's it for this quick demo. I got a bunch of triangles cut out. I'm gonna sit and plan out my sampler quilt and pull my fabrics, and I will record that process and share with you all how I'm matching up fabrics, which blocks I choose, and we'll go through that whole process together, building out all the blocks for the quilt, okay? So, but I just wanted to do a quick demo. I will be using these dies to help expedite all my quilting ideas. I have so many sketches of quilts, and this is definitely going to save me time as I go to work through all these creative ideas in my journal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you have an AccuQuilt, either the hand crank or the electronic one. All right, friends, so I thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed having a little initial peek at my new system, and I hope you will make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of my videos that I put out showcasing the projects that I'm making using the various quilt dies. As I love patchwork, and I love using up my scraps, especially to do patchwork projects. So yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you back here on the channel again soon. I'll see you in the comments. Bye.